Jesus freak here. As much as it was inspired by texts and people from outside of Christianity, when George Harrison wrote the song I Me Mine, I feel like his description of the human condition is very in line with what we believe, what Scripture teaches, and what we can experience. You know, all through the day, I me mine. All through the night, I me mine. No one's frightened of playing it. Everyone's saying it, flowing more freely than wine. All through your life, I me mine. This is really just, the fallen state of man. We are what we are. And in our fallen state, we're a little more than beasts. Just guided by our own selfishness and self-centeredness. It's all about I, me, mine. And really, if you look at as much a baby as, an entitled person, it's always going to be, I, me, mine. Everything's about the self. Self-gratification. Self-fulfillment. The ego. And we have to be taught something else. And it's funny. You see all these syncretists, people trying to create this new age merger of Christianity with every other religion on the planet. And they're denying this. They don't want to think that people are inherently greedy, selfish, self-centered monsters, for lack of a better term. We are. And the Bible teaches us that we are. And it's funny that, something like Hinduism or Hare Krishnaism, or even hitting acid, we know George Harrison did Sid back in the late 60s. Would lead him to realizing this truth. This is the mark of original sin on our psyche. That our thoughts, which should default to others and to God are defaulting to the self. It was a remarkably profound statement to be wrapped in a rock song hidden on the back of an album. Okay, on the LP version it was side A. On the tape, which is what I grew up with, it was the beginning of the second side. But that's just the default. That's just how we are without training, education. All through your life. I, me, mine. And we need to get rid of that mindset in order to fulfill the Great Commandment. If your focus is on I, me, mine, then you can't truly love God or your fellow man. Jesus freak out.